Hello everybody. Today I am going to start NumPy, a new chapter. NumPy is a library of Python. This is a very current library, and this is being used widely. If you want to know more about NumPy, the usage of NumPy, its scope, uh, go to net and search data science. Data science is the most recent development in software industry. Today, the demand of data scientists is on peak. It is highest um, in demand. Scientists are highest in demand, and data science comprises the knowledge of NumPy, pandas, and similar other just matplotlib. Actually, data science means analysis of data. As you know, data is a very important thing, and analysis of data is done through various means. Few means are well acquainted to you. For example, Excel. Excel is a spreadsheet, MS Excel, and it is used to analyze data according to uh, functions, provided by the MS Excel spreadsheet. As I have told you, but this is repeated again, that suppose you have a calculator and your calculator supports 100 functions. So you 100 functions, maybe few functions are them like addition, multiplication, division, subtraction, some advanced mathematical features like sine, cos, logarithm, exponent, and so on. Many things are there. So suppose your calculator supports 100 functions. So you are not in position to perform 100 one-earth operation. That is clear. So similarly, spreadsheet, suppose MX Excel supports many operations. You know, min, max, div, some many functions are there in Excel. You can use it as per your convenience, your requirement. Okay, but besides those functionalities provided, you are not in position to use other things. So this is the limitation of software, the ready-made software. Uh, Here, the role of languages are very crucial. We can design our own software if we know some language. So Python, this portion, pandas, numpy, this is a very powerful tool to design codes for data analysis, because data analysis or anything is not a stagnant process. Okay, day by day we face new challenges. We require something new to solve our problem. Today, if some problem is today, tomorrow the problem may be different. So a stagnant thing like calculator with 100 functions, a spreadsheet with limited functions won't satisfy our need. That's why uh, we need the software experts. So regarding these points, you may understand very well that knowledge of a software, knowledge of a language is far better than knowledge of a mere spreadsheet. So you, the data scientist is not an just bread and butter. It demands a very big practice. So this is the beginning of that. Uh, uh, you should know this NumPy, pandas as per your uh, syllabus. And if you move further in your career, you need to know some advanced things as per requirement of your profession. So now I'm going to elaborate NumPy. So first of all, what is NumPy? So simply, as usual, NumPy is nothing but a library of Python. Okay, a library of Python. Uh, you know very well what is a library. If you have any doubt, you may ask later. Uh, but now I am moving further. So first of all, uh, actually this library is not inbuilt with your basic Python application. You have to install it uh, uh, separately. So what you have to do, first of all, get connected with internet, and only after being connected to internet you can download and install this NumPy library and pandas and many more. Okay, so I concentrate our discussion particularly to NumPy. First of all, what you have to do, uh, open DOS, disk operating system. For this, what you have to do, uh, press Windows button and R, Windows button plus R you have to press very well. Run window would open like this, and here you have to type CMD. It is already typed. So just if not CMD, you have to write explicitly CMD and click here. Okay, it will open this. This is DOS window, disk operating system it is. So you have to install here NumPy. How? Uh, One thing must be kept in mind, that you have to install NumPy at the place where Python is already installed. How would you check whether Python is installed in current directory or not? There is a simple command. You have to type Python, Python hyphen hyphen, means minus minus, version. So this command, Python hyphen hyphen, the version will return. If Python is installed in current directory, it will return something like this. Python, actually this version is installed here, Python 3.7.3. So it is confirmed that Python is installed here. Now you have to write pip, pip install NumPy, or whatever library you have to install. NumPy, NUMPY, NumPy. It is waiting. If internet connection is there, it will continue to install. So there is a message that requirement already satisfied. NumPy in this directory already installed it is. If it's not installed in your system, it will start installation automatically. You have to take no bother, nothing to bother about this. It will install automatically. Okay, and thereafter you have to close this window, and now come to our original Python window. And this is the software. And now what we have to do, just before uh, as in previous practice, suppose I am writing import math, okay, as m. You know these things very well. If you are in doubt, then you can ask. Import math as m. So suppose I have to print sqrt, square root of 8 9. Okay, these things, it is 3 here. One more, suppose POW 2 comma 3, it is giving 8, and so on. Many mathematical functions are there, math library. So we have to first of all we have to import the particular library. Similarly, we have to import here that NumPy, import NumPy. Now use as, because of if you are not using as, you have to write every time numpy dot particular function as in previous, as in previous command. Look here what I did, import math as numpy. Now I will use m instead of math. If I'm not using as m, then every time I have to write here math.sqrt. Similarly here, if I am using something acronym for that, an np, you may write any valid identifier name. uh, you know very well what is identifier. I have no need to repeat that. So write any valid identifier name as np. So you would be able to access numpy library as np dot something. Okay. For example, it's taking some time because of that's a big library, and uh, accessing those library functions takes little time. That's why it is here, it is done. So now what, just have a look. A is equal to, I will explain later, array. Array, just 2 4 6 8. A, this is a numpy, you can check it, type a. What? Oh, small a. No, very small a, it is capital A. Okay, what's happening again? Okay, it is here. This is numpy, nd array. Numpy is also called nd array. Okay, numpy array, nd array, it is another name, numpy nd array. Numpy array is also called nd array, it's giving because a in array, numpy is. So you may deduce here that numpy is something array. It is the library, of course, this is a collection of functions, but it is something like array. So for better understanding what is a numpy, programmatically, we define numpy is a grid-like structure which contains homogeneous elements. This homogeneous elements is very important because of numpy is like a list. It may be compared with list. Later I will do this. So list is not a collection of homogeneous element. It is list is a collection of heterogeneous element, while numpy is a collection of homogeneous element. So what is array basically? This is an array. Grid like structure means it is an array. What is an array? The array is a contiguous location. Just listen my words carefully. Just I am writing here. Array is a contiguous allocation of same type elements. It will give an error, but I am writing here just for definition purpose. So what is array? Contiguous is a new word. Contiguous means something placed without any space. For example, suppose uh, houses built in a colony where you live. uh, Houses are built. uh, Suppose colony, there is a sector 1 of a colony, sector 1 colony is there, and house number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So these 10 houses are built uh, without any space, means uh, first first house and besides that second house, third house, fourth house, so fifth house, and so on. There is no gap in between that. That kind of collection is known as array. Okay, the contiguous allocation of same type element, same type, it is very clear that uh, numpy array is a heterogeneous, sorry, homogeneous collection of elements. So how numpy is created, how it is different from its ancestor list, uh, how it solves many problems related to list will be discussed in next chapter, next lecture. Thank you.